You there?
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy. To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and... May I ask a favor of you?
You there?
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles? Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become a What else? Well, it seems to me that we... She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe... Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious. Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can... Yes.
Pardon me.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first... I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about it. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as... Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual. Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other a little. What do you think?
The Golden Deer, our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan.
Hi.
Well, so you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia.
What do you think?
Hey, are you that mercenary? I'm Hilda Valentine
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros?
Yeah.
Right.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dmitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy King. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, well, I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that... Hello. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would... I hear she was born to Imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal... She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort. How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the...
So you have chosen the Blue Lion. Your heart has made its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not...
I'm in the middle of something, Flane.
No, it's nothing. More...
This is our newest professor.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am Sedith's little sister, Flame.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must... You say that, but...
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we...
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to fall. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult.
Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join...
If you get injured, simply say...
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do.
Oh, my companions. Is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades?
Huh. I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you...
Ingrid, my dearest friend. You really are too...
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lot. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very...
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine... You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will... Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through... Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless as I said, crests are passed down through... However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you... That is how a crest usually presents itself. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think, there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How? Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so... What could this line here be indicating? What in the world? Oh, I see.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh?
Professor? Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, wanna join me for a trip? We could try to pick up beautiful girls. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Yes. I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's...
Ugh. Why can't the dining hall stay open?
Today's dish was so good.
Nice! I knew I could count on you.
Hey there.
Goddess, I...
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. Might you help me with a favor? You have helped me so much.
Here at the monastery, I am hopeful to have learnings.
Right, right.
Listen.
Indeed.
Hello.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny... You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me...
Right, right. Before I came to the Officers' Academy, I attended it. That's where I met Annie. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my...
Here's the story. The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king. Lug, the King of Lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalry. The library holds various historical... If you find time, you should read them.
Right, right.
Speaking of...
Professor.
Okay.
Yes. His Highness has said that he trusts you, but if you mistreat him in any way, I have a request.
Professor?
That's,
No.
I could just forget all about my assignment.
Maybe.
Anyway. Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home. And herbs I never even... My adoptive father is the real expert. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime.
My thanks.
Professor!
Let's see. I'm a little busy.
I really can't right now. I gotta...
Hi there.
Unbelievable.
The Imperial Princess. If you're a teacher here, you better... Well...
Was just...
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. It may have been only for a short...
Professor!
I don't like to come out. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
That's...
Oh, Professor! Have you... Me? I'm still not used...
Hey, Teach. I'm not gonna...
Professor.
His Highness has... But if you mistreat him in...
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide... Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even as this is your first time at the monastery, there are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. There you can find requests from various sources, as well as information about the market. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facility. The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month. This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time. It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here. Professors at the Officers Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields. Both students and teachers of the Officers Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery. For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds. I encourage you to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. Maybe I...
These are the students' quarters. To better help, commoner students also reside on the first floor. As a rule, we try... Speaking of, it would be best for you...
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no... Joking.
I trust you're eager to face the Black E. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor after that teacher ran away during our outdoor trip. I was surprised when you were so... I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. Well, I could probably take you, though. You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll be...
Hi, Professor. It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep. So please don't treat me like a...
Here's an idea. There are two types of... It is said that the closer a person... Of course, the exact nature of...
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black... I knew that before the first day of class.
Listen. Do you know the provenance of our class name? The eagle.
That refers to the twin-headed eagle, and black is the traditional...
Professor!
What? I care nothing of friend. If you have no business...
Listen to this.
So.
Okay.
Yes. Oh. Hey there.
Professor.
This is the Golden Deer House. Too bad we won't see more of each.
Our house is that of golden, all three of them.
Hello. Listen. Greetings.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Ah, it's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use. And you... Excellent. I have high expectations for your command. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything we've... Our opponents are mighty. That much is certain. But I'm...
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No, no worries. We'll just join in now.
Nice try, Claude. But I do not intend to let slip our strategies. Especially when we are up against such strong opponents.
Well now, kind words from His Kingliness. If that's the case, we'd better come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint.
Right. No matter the tactics you devise. Perhaps your time would be better spent preparing and...
Hey now, if you two were getting this fired up before the battle even starts, it'll make it that much easier for my class to sweep up a win. So...
A good point, Claude.
Oh? In that case, I won't hold...
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy.
Ah, how time flies.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't...
It is about time for the battle to begin. Our victory depends on your leadership. Do not let us down.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well.
Stay focused.
Here we go.
I'll cut through.
What should I do?
Here goes.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude.
Me? Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your...
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the...
You got it, 80.
Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy...
Leave it to us. Clearly not, or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
Slow and steady.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this serious. Let's use the forest to set up an ambush.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
I've lost. The new professor.
Are you really gonna fight two houses at once?
Victory is in sight, Blackie.
Proceed with caution.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
Dimitri, it's time.
Very well.
I would expect no less. There can be no victory unless I defeat you.
Such power dwells with...
Forced to retreat. Well.
I am the son of House Ire. How did I fail?
Quite helpful.
What should I do?
I hate losing. I guess...
Use caution.
Was that...
Quite helpful. Thanks. I'll cut through. My God. I will...
Hey, you didn't compliment me like that when my...
The better to...
Try harder. Hey! Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own
All right, that's that. The winner of this, the Blue Lion House.
This victory is the result of everyone's hard work. Thank you, my friends. Professor, I've been looking for you. I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. Of course. After all, we fought hard out there.
Such exertion is bound to make anyone hungry for rest.
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our...
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help.
Yes. Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely. And I must agree that the professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much...
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting.
To be honest, so am I.
Professor, I'm sorry to intrude, but... You say that, but your eyes... I know we only just met, so I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the eagle and lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held...
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and
I can sense something special within your heart.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again. Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks. No one said anything about the Knights of damn Saros.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so... I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How...
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits. Now I must locate your replacement.
Wait! Get back here!
In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide... The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You will receive a message from the knights when it is time to depart. Until then,
This will be our first true battle. I'm looking forward. During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough, as was your strategy. With you, it seems we have some time to spare before our departure.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the moment? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much, but I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out. That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea, for now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't...
Thank you.